step on her throat when you have the lead and you have her down. She will stand back up and run right over you.
And look, table 1, Kristina to catch, taking on Wei Su Chen. Winner of that will play the winner of this. We got a chance for an all Kristina final, George.
Yes, we do. Look at this. Her defense is good.
Kristina Zlateva looking for a breakthrough. I think she's made a couple semifinals in big events, but has she made it to the final of something
No,
this
she
big
hasn't.
yet?
She didn't even try to go for that. I think and you know something, Ben? I think this is exactly what Kristina has to do to slow CHEZKA down.
I fully agree. I think you can't be going for every shot. You're going to need to put her in jail a couple times, make her kick at some balls. And
it's funny you say that, put her in jail. I was thinking about that, Scott.
yeah,
You got to put her in the stocks and put her in a cell.
that's right. Good start to this match with a little strategy happening on this 2-ball. She's going to try to get under the 10 here. Now she's using a 5. Very good shot.
She twisted a little bit.
Yeah, just that little bit. Yeah. You can see her elevate back into the cue a little bit. Look at this. It's in. Good news, bad news shot.
You know, you got to be good with the short stick nowadays.
I
so.
think, yeah, a lot of these players, you took the words right out of my mouth there. They're all really good with this cue.
Look at that.
What a shot.
And she starts out with a highlight shot.
What a shot. Two incredible shots in a row there. Part she needs for sure. Get out here, put some pressure on CHEZKA.
Well, Kristina's road to the semifinal. Mami Kwan Hanyu defeated Kristina. And then she came back and won against Nina Torvund, Wang Wanling, and Sophia Mast. So she's only had 5. By the road of Eva Myers, Ashley Benoit, Chihiro Kawahara, Kennedy Mayman, and a shootout with Jasmine Ocean.
Beautiful shot she played up the rail there on the 6. She's in perfect position here. Soft draw this one back for the 8th side next. So straight on the 9 is fine, then just grip it back.
She comes to the short side of the 10. Remember what we saw last night with that one cue ball going all the way to the corner from this angle?
Scratch that you called perfectly, yeah. This looks
See, this is the
short of
tough part. More than you'd like for the spank.
And with the extension on the back of the cue, it's triple tough. It's not any easier with this. The bridge. No. Where's her if she plays safe? Let's see what kind of mood she's in today. If she chips it to the end rail, yeah, she's called the bank side. You gotta rip this one, right?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah,
That's just off.
I don't know if that shot was the correct.
That's a little bit of a tester.
Yeah, into a tight pocket. They're 4 1/8 inch corner pockets rather. So,
and Kristina Zlateva takes the first.
Take a nice close look.
Oh yeah, they don't miss a trick.
And
it's going to bounce up and go towards the side pocket depending on the speed.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Just a little soft of getting there.
And will she play the bank or another safety? No, she's ball.
I think she plays this one because it has some 2-way availability, even 3-way where she's getting shaped too.
She does.
So easy to watch. Shooting turbo doubles yesterday.
Her partner would have been waiting on her.
Yeah. She was.
Yeah. That's probably why they didn't have her in there. It's just too much of an advantage for her.
Yeah, her and Carlo would have been a dangerous team.
Wow. So right.
Does the 9 pass the 10? I'm not sure it does. She's going to have to go 2 rails across the line here. Speed's going to be at a premium. Looks pretty good. A little short, but it's okay.
She'll work with it.
You know, she's such a talented player. Very natural ability.
Well, you know it's because she's left-handed, right?
Lefties are always good.
And there we go. The crowd starts dropping their phones already. But CHEZKA does.
Then I can say I lost to the champ.
Yeah. In the final 16, that was the final straw for Ben.
Yeah. He played fantastic, really. Yeah, we had a couple of laughs during the match. I kept hooking me. I told him he was mean. He said how I'm supposed to be.
That's right. Look at this 10 ball.
Combination, the 10's going to spot. She's going to continue shooting. She needs something on this 1 ball to get down there for the 2. 3, there's a lot of balls to hide behind there. Okay, she's coming 2 rails across. Yeah. She can kind of stiff it a little too. Keep the cue ball where it is. Okay,
she's going to go.
Played the combo beautifully, but lots of balls to hide behind. Might be able to bury both balls. Sort of send the 2 behind the 7, the cue ball behind the 10. Quickly calling the cut shot. Thins it perfect, and look at the position. That is a fantastic shot to go up and down and get perfect on the 3. Into the 7, beautiful. Nicely controlled. Never really want to be bumping balls that you don't have to, but every once in a while you get that angle like that where it just helps you get position.
Well, if you have the control she has, and these players have, of the cue ball, bumping balls is not a major problem, but it usually leads to trouble.
That's right. Stop shot here is okay. She doesn't need to be straight in on the 10. She plays the little stun follow perfectly. 2-1. CHEZKA.
CHEZKA now in the lead.
Okay, coming through the middle again. Let's see if it works this time. It didn't last time. Well, that definitely didn't work. Cue ball's on the floor. Just gotta watch the cue ball doesn't end up on the rail there when she's shooting the 2. Often we just take our eye off the object ball because we're a little worried about the tip position on the cue ball.
A little worried about looking like an idiot when you slide off the top. Josh Filler run around. Who was the other player that was running?
Nayuki ran.
Nayuki, yeah, he was running.
He was running.
Shane was moving pretty fast too. Left-hander also.
Yeah, she's also a lefty.
I honestly do believe left-handers have a better...
which is important for pool.
I remember back in Arizona we had a tour, the Desert Classic Tour, and at the end of the season there was 8 players. Being left-handed is somewhere between 10 and 15% of the population.
Yeah, 10%.
And to have 5 of 9, you know, that pretty much
tells you something.
Tells you something.
Okay, she loads it up with the top and the inside, but she flicks the 9. I think it's slow. And the reason the ref would do that, I mean, she's sure to get a rail after contact, but let's say she miscued and went full into the 6. The referee would need to know if that ball was frozen or not. You'll see them always check. I wonder if she tries to get a little better on the 9 this time after missing the 10 a couple of games ago.
Yeah, and then this is with the carbon fiber and the new cloth combined together. You can really move that cue ball in reverse.
Yeah, you just barely touch it with the draw. It's going to just take off. Big pockets. You got to cut this one in pretty close to the heart. See how still she stayed over the ball there and just keeps her head nice and still. I like what she's doing here. Rather than play the push out, she's going to play the kick safety.
The little kick stick.
And when you're playing somebody as good as CHEZKA, You don't really want to push somewhere she's going to do this to you, so you might as well just do it to her. What a great shot.
And this from Kristina's point of view.
If she can do that, she's got a real chance here. She keeps doing that. Wow, what a shot.
It reminds you of the side pocket, with the point of the side pocket on the 10
Kicked
ball.
that ball
and
in.
she came right over and just two-rail kicked it in.
Unbelievable shot. That was good for TV, that shot. Okay, nice shot from 9 ball. You see her roll up the sleeves there.
We did have some touch fouls by a player. Side pocket okay? Yeah, we're all right.
Yeah, you could see she was really affected by that 9 ball.
You can see how those safeties are slowing down CHEZKA and actually winning games for Kristina. That's how she won the first game, with the safety play.
She's every event she can get into. And I'm seeing her name in the mix more and more. She's getting better.
Yeah, she's constantly now, she's getting into the final 16. This is her biggest finish so far, where she's at.
She got a chance for some really big prize money this week. $27,000 to the winner of this event.
In fact, CHEZKA has the highest Fargo rating of any of the 64 players, and Kristina at 702 is 21st, 775.
Oh, that is impressive.
It's funny because at the top of the list, there's 3 players. It's
up and down 1 point.
Yeah, up and down 1 point, 2 points.
Yeah, never more than 2, really.
You know, it's not like my Fargo that keeps dropping.
Well, you know what they say, George. Age is undefeated.
I stopped making excuses years ago. This is a great game.
I got a lot better when I stopped making excuses, and just, admit what actually happened.
You just got to break it down. Just these have switched quite a bit. Chen is now at 793.
93.
CHEZKA has moved down from 775. She's now 771. I pulled these numbers about 2 weeks ago when I was preparing for this tournament. Cho Che-Yu 771, Han Yu 770, Sha Sha Lu 769, Amit 768. So
that's 793 from Simming Chen.
She was there. She was at 798 sometime back.
Well, I remember some years ago, there was a match with her and Donnie Mills. There was a discussion about a men's Fargo and a woman's Fargo not equaling the same, and Simming Chen proved
yes, she did. She also played, she did that with Donnie Mills, and she did that with Mitch Element.
With Mitch. Have to play this with inside spin on a slippery table. And it made her miss the ball.
Well, if you just joined us, that's the voice of Ben Francis from Canada in the booth with me. We're very happy to have him.
Oh, of course. Happy to help out. Okay, looks like she's going to close this one out.
She seems to be stroking the ball or moving the cue ball, moving her stroke.
Taking a few practice strokes today.
Yeah, she's got, see? She doesn't have a busy cue.
I think it's a sign that she's ready to win today.
Yeah, see, this is more her stroke.
Yeah,
just
quick.
lays the hand down, aims.
Yeah, kind of like one practice stroke. Well, she goes for extra there to get close to the 9. That's a good shot.
Look how intently Kristina's watching.
She doesn't look worried either. She's very composed as well a few times, and she never seems bothered. She never seems angry. She always seems very composed at the table and in the chair.
I love the way she moved the cue ball there.
Fearlessly.
Yeah, with the inside and just kind of spun it over.
CHEZKA takes the first set, off the 7 off the side rail and back to where she is now for the side pocket. That's what she... she tried to go forward with inside. That was tough. That was asking a lot, I think.
Yeah, you could tell she was going to hit the 7. That's why I thought...
We recall her making many mistakes.
Kristina?
Yeah.
No, she's played some safeties and pocketed balls well.
Yeah, like did she really go? Shouldn't be know, lacking confidence or anything. Just CHEZKA made some shots. What are you gonna do? Just
Eric sent me the stat link.
to punch between the 9, sorry, the 8, 10, come across with a 6, so she crashes into everything. I don't think she. Well, she caught it a little thick and it slowed down. Often when you see these players miss position, it's because they missed the part of the pocket they were putting the object ball into. Put it right in the heart of the pocket, they're usually getting exactly where they need to be. But if it slops in there a little bit, sometimes lose the cue ball. A couple missed positional shots. She's just such a good potter. Eyes off the ball. Pin the cue ball on the rail. This is so important when you're playing push out, especially against a player of KRISTINA.
She lost the first one 4-0. Ours went 4-2.
So she does play the safe, but look out, cue ball.
It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, she could cut this in, but I don't think so. She chips safe, use the 4 for covering.
Nice call there.
This gives lots of safety options, though. This one might just bank down table near the 6.
That'd be optimal.
She hit the wrong side of it. She's trying to hit it full, send it towards the side pocket.
This is a good shot.
No, I think she called it right away.
There's not much more to do, but no early 10, so Timbal will just respot if she pockets it.
Oh man, she's totally fearless, and
Nice
you can't
shot.
blame her because look at how straight she shoots. Well, she was stopped in her tracks there for a second. Look where this 10 is going to spot.
Didn't hinder anything.
Yeah, she was a little worried for a second there. Looked like the cue ball might track a little closer to the 10. It's all about this 5 to the 6.
Oh, I feel a flash coming on.
Yeah, she's starting to hit a gear a bit. Yeah. If she starts feeling it, nobody in this field can beat her.
Just watch the way she walks. When she starts walking, you know, you'll see the difference of what you've seen at the beginning and what you'll see when she's in stroke. When she gets in the zone.
Yeah.
It's a whole different.
Yeah.
Shane's the same way.
Yeah.
Shane's eyes get the size of silver dollars.
That's right.
And
yeah.
you know he's there.
Yeah, and you can see a little bounce in his step. Everybody knows that. Everybody's seen that Shane little bounce in his step.
I've seen that from him for years. I watched him win the U.S. Open 10-ball championships 3 years in a row. Should have won the 8-ball championship the same 3 years, but he lost 1 year to Alex. He had it 2 times, and the third time he lost it. And he lost it, he's breaking for the win. They were hill.
CHEZKA misjudged the side spin there. No position on the 8. Looks like she's going to play safety. And that's not very safety. Yeah, I think she's a huge favorite.
This shot favors the left-hander. She's on the correct side of the table, and it lays nice for her to reach and see the angle. It works that way.
Look at this mistake from CHEZKA. She really misplayed that ball. Trying to roll through to get the gap between the 7-9, and she came up well short.
There goes the 7.
And as we noted yesterday, CHEZKA likes to masse the ball rather than jump it. You can see why, because she's so accurate with the masse. Look at this shot. Off 2 rails here, trying to kick this ball in. Get some separation. This isn't the worst result, but okay, she's just going to take the distance. Smart. Probably come around, shoot the 6 in the same pocket. Oh, you see it skid a little there, George?
I missed that.
Yeah, it skidded just a little, and I think that's why she's closer to the 10. She's okay, but Yeah, caught just a hair of a thick contact there, I think. Turned over a little bit. Oh yeah, watching on the delay on the YouTube, we could really see it.
I can't do that. I've done that several times. And I start calling the
That's
shot
all right.
over there.
No problem.
So I look at the other monitor here. This is much clearer for me.
You can take my word. Went into the thick side of the pocket, but it worked out. These two balls to take a 2-1 lead.
Look how nice she struck that.
Yeah, so smooth. She's so smooth with the draw shot. Beautiful.
Great concept where you have all the people from the pool leagues here, and then you have the pro event. 128
off the 6 and the 3. She's trying to just cut it in the heart. She played a little pinball there.
Should I put that down as a highlight shot?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
That shot on the 3 ball?
Yeah. Whether she played it like that or not, it's still a highlight.
At 2-1. No, it was at 1-1.
2 in this game. Yeah.
Oh, it was in this game.
Yeah. Oh, it's still early, George. It's okay. And it's day 6 in Vegas. Potting well, motoring around the table. She's looking very dangerous today. Even just a little subtle shot like that, she just makes it look so easy. Just to nudge the 8 out of the way, keep position on the 7. She gets perfect angle on the 8, take her closer to the 9.
Oh.
I'd say slightly worrying moments here for KRISTINA ZLATEVA. Watching this girl just run around the table, one stroke and balls in.
KRISTINA ZLATEVA is going to need something here.
I think she needs a miracle at this point. She's going to be down 3-1. Down a set and down 3-1. 2 ball ends up here.
Well, it all depends on the speed. She's going to try to keep it in front of the pocket.
Oh, beautiful speed. Real soft.
That is the question. It must,
She's
or she
overrun it by a lot here. If it, a couple of safety options. Might see her just chip this one. Kind of cue ball behind the 7, 3 behind the 10. No, this has gone all wrong.
have alcohol while they're broadcasting. The answer is a definite no.
That's a definite no. Now, we might not be professional. I knocked that off a few years ago. Stopped drinking about 3.5 years ago. One of the best things I ever did. Going towards the 8 here, you don't want to be cheating these side pockets, that's for sure.
She's got enough angle there. She's got it. She just come down for it.
Be straight on the 8 though.
The point. Is she gonna push through it? Yeah.
I think that's pretty unlucky.
Sure.
But she did lose the cue ball a bit. It should be said, she did lose it a bit going towards the 8. She didn't want to be straight in on the 8. I think that's going to be her last shot of this tournament, but she should not hang her head. She's had a great showing. Semi-final in this field is nothing to hang your head about. There's the handshake. Congrats to CHEZKA CENTENO, moving on to the final. And that'll be coming up at 2:30. We have the final of the ladies. Looks like Kristina Catch has won the second set on the other TV table, so head over there, guys. Check out that final set.
Actually, I think the finals are going to be at 3 o'clock, and we're both going to be run at the same time.
Okay.
That was a late call last night. They made that change. So
Oh.
both at 3 o'clock. We have
perfect.
advertised at 2:30 and 5:30, but
They've
they're both
changed
at 3.
Okay, perfect.
So-
Yeah, that's good for us, right?
That's good for
Makes
everybody.
For an early day, early
It'll
night.
make for
yeah.
great closing ceremonies, all that. Great. But CHEZKA moves on to the final. Kristina, congratulations to a fine tournament. And this has been Ben Francis and myself, George Tejea, bringing you the live action here at Westgate Resort and Casino. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back soon.